Alrighty, chat. You don't know what an ass is? No, I was talking about girl something. I was joking around with her. She's like, what? What ass? Some girls are like that. Hey, I ain't talking shit though. It's all jokes. You feel me? Hey, 485 subs still. Obviously, they're like, keep on streaming and we'll build you up. We got you, bro. We're being a player. We're not gonna be a hater. And she says she knows what an ass is, obviously. But anyway, yo, what's good, chat? How you all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 4. Obviously, I was planning on playing Fortnite. I was playing Fortnite with my homie earlier. Um, oh, she said she was being goofy. What the fuck? It's not good. I'm not acting gay though. That's how I talk with my girl. And my bad for using the voice commander, mine as well. You feel me? So y'all hear what I was gonna mention to her. You feel me? For real, for real. Like the fuck? Hold on, me. Hope the fucking coach can go get fired. My bad, chat. I had to say something. Okay, okay. What I was mentioning is here. I'm gonna play it. I didn't want you all to be like, ah, you talking shit about our team. Like, what the fuck? My bad for using that voice again. My bad. Anyway, hold up. But my homie's asking how I'm feeling, bro. I just mentioned it. Here, this is why I specifically mentioned about the Lakers coach. Hey, YouTube, be sure to keep it private or let him know to not necessarily join a stream, as according to my preference to ensure like he doesn't necessarily see what I'm mentioning, but ensuring he changed his mind. Actually, this is not necessarily private. I'm sure the Laker coach will understand, like, because apparently he's not bringing this player Maxi Kleber back. Like, what the fuck? Because he says Kleber foot has been ruled out for. Unless Maxi is being a fucker, but hey, I ain't gonna call Maxi a fucker. Maxi's my boy. Hope the fucking coach can go get fired. Like, the Laker coach is next. LeBron James ain't playing. He wants his boy back. I prefer watching NBA from Florida. Real shit. I ain't playing shit. I'm for real.
How do you feel about this right now, Mike?
Bro, does my homie not understand what I'm mentioning? God damn. But that is my preference about the coach. So don't keep it private. If it's something private specifically, then YouTube will be like, hey, I'm gonna make it private for certain people that you have mentioned about. The coach could see himself and he'll be like he could talk shit, but it's all gonna be rumors. But hey, I'm gonna respect him for putting them into the playoffs, but not what he did. That's all I'm gonna mention. For not bringing my boy back, that's all I'm gonna specifically mention. You feel me? Like, just the Lakers? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, he broke his foot. Oh, he broke his ankle. Oh, he broke his um his sorry, Chow, I was thinking of an extra bone. I'm not being a dumbass. Um, the collarbone or the what's the collarbone called? Clavicle. His clavicle. You know, like what the fuck? Like, I'm fucking done with shit. I prefer living in Florida because Florida has more teams. Well, California does as well, but Lakers is like I'm done. I'm done with them. Whoever wants to win the playoffs, either the Pistons, even though I'm not necessarily that big of a fan, but hey, they're doing great, and even though I don't necessarily like the state of Michigan, like fuck this shit. I don't hear any shit about anybody injured from other teams. If they are, it's gonna be like a couple days or so, and then they'll be like, "Hey, I'm back. I'm recovered. What's up, my?" I'm not gonna say the word because most of them are black players, not players. But yeah, players. So we don't want to necessarily show disrespect. You feel me? But fuck this shit. Lakers. I love my boy LeBron James. The coach though, I don't want to say much more, but he has his issues. You feel me? Or he has his consequences. Not from me. Someone else. Someone fucking else. Anyway, back to the game. I ain't gonna deal with shit. NFL. Okay, I love the Lions, but if they don't enter the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like, real shit. St. Louis, the Eagles won this year, though. Like, real shit. Like, alright, my boys call me. I got plenty of shit to mention to them about. And I'm gonna keep my mic unmuted. I sometimes mute when I'm in a call. Nah. Y'all gonna hear this. Yo, what's good, brother? How you feeling? Bro, so apparently... So you watched the Lakers or something? So the fucking coach, the a.k.a. Jehish coach, had to... You know Maxi Kleber, that German guy? No, he's chill. But apparently that fucking gay ass coach had to put him out, and I'm like, bro, like he's not injured. You just make you rumored, you fucking like gay ass man. Like, bro, like I'm done with the Lakers. I'd rather watch Pistons if my boy Ash is watching it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna watch like other teams, like from other states that I prefer. I'm gonna just tell Astros like, you know what? I'm done with the Lakers. Like fucking like 100 people injured still. Like bro, like what is it? It's like gonna take like 1 year for them to be like recovered. Like fuck this shit. Like suck damn dicks, bro. No, no, no. He didn't. He didn't. So okay, okay. So I was gonna call him earlier. That's all I'm gonna say. And hey, he's just chilling. You know. That's all I'm gonna say. Like up. Yeah, yeah. Um. Hold up. I'm gonna mute my mic for something personal. I hold up. chat. My bad. Hope y'all not chatting. I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. Chat. My bad, chat. I meant to say. My bad. Y'all can chat. But my bad. I had to mute myself because majority was personal. So obviously, if I mute myself, it's personal. I mentioned I was straight up to him about the Lakers shit. Like, fuck. I mean, I love the team. Okay, I love the team. But fuck the coach morals behavior. Their sinful behavior. His sinful behavior. Hey, I got 486 sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate the 4. I mean, one sub, but hey, I'm gonna constantly get more. You feel me? Fucking let's. I fuck with that shit. You feel me? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna possibly spare Lily in this in end because real shit, chat. Like, what did I mention about her? It's gonna take quite a while for me to process. I mean, my head is not even hurting that bad at the very moment. Tomorrow I got work. Work was great today. I gotta say, like, damn. Simply because of the sun. When the sun is not out, I'm like, ugh, I have mood swings sometimes. I constantly get mood swings. If I'm in Florida, hope I don't get mood swings. Because I'm pretty sure the sun has, like, some... Because I'm pretty sure when God... So the light is from God. If the light's from God and it interferes with your mind, you don't get mood swings. But once it's not... Okay, it's there, but the light's gotta shine in your mind. The light... Because I heard that the light that you use in your home, that technological version... Because the one who created a light bulb... You gotta create the light bulb we currently have today. But, I did research on it, and if it interferes with your mind... Because when you look at it... It'll interfere with your retina, but like very weak. Don't stare at it too much though. You never know. I did certain research that it can blind you. It just take a very long time compared to look at the sun, because the sun has radiation. These lights have like electrical methods that interferes with it, not necessarily like radiation. Hey, I'm looking at it. Woohoo! But hey, it interferes with my retina, but it's very weak. The light interfering with the light bulb. You feel me? But fuck, man. If you drink water though, it decreases your mood swings. But hey, I got mood swings because of my trauma. Because I did research. If it mentions that if you have mood swings while in adulthood, it's either that you're on your menstruation if you're a female, but as a male, it's either associated with the amount of testosterone influencing your body specifically, or trauma that causes immense anger, sadness, like depression, and etc. of majority of your emotions. Without further ado, let's go straight to this shit. Oh yeah, I gotta mention something though as well about what I got from Facebook earlier. Like something I found on Facebook earlier. So apparently, why is my charger bended? Hope not. No, okay, it's definitely not bended. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna get like a power, like a magnetic, Mac something. It's Mac something. That white Apple magnetic thing specifically that connects to your iPhone in the back of it. And, ooh, man, you definitely gotta consider having it. Oh yeah, when I'm part of the Apple company, I mentioned like not removing radiation, and so it doesn't necessarily overheat, because I'm sure the sun radiation influencing the radiation associated with your phone is gonna fuck it up. And the battery, nah, we need something very advanced and eco-friendly. Hey, eco-friendly is gotta be very advanced, because when I did research, the materials, what the fuck? Bamboo? I'm pretty sure the movie theater seats are eco-friendly. You just wouldn't notice much. I'm sure it is. You can like notice how it's like leather or something specific. And the gaming chair I'm currently having, it's cheap as hell. Like, I don't even like my gaming chair I'm currently sitting on. I don't even love it. I want a very... Okay, I'm grateful that I have a seat, but when you say you don't love it, so people are like saying you're not content of what you have specifically. I'm definitely am. It's just that you don't show this love because you want something that God will provide, not Satan. Just focus on what God has given you, and you are provided with majority of, you know. Like, I don't like the PS4, but still functional most likely. I love it. I don't really love it. I love PlayStation overall, but not like the PS4. You feel me? Plus, I have the PS5 my dad's plays. I love that. Is it advanced? I mean, okay, I love it. Now that I think of it, I'm like, 8, it's quite advanced. Not very advanced. Like, I would say in between, like, a bit or quite, or just both, like, in between. But I'll say the PS6 will be quite or very, or in between, quite and very. I would love to see quite and very, or very. Ooh, there's teasers about it. I'm like, oh man, God is knowing that you gotta have more entertainment. Because I'm sure video games were created for a specific reason. I can even ask Siri at the very moment. And apparently I can see Koi Wire face on CNN 10. The role of government on college campuses. Ooh, this is something I wanna. Well, it says college, but I'm sure college and university are synonyms. I definitely need to consider what. Oh yeah, I should definitely watch CNN 10. I could just put the volume down and watch the video and see if y'all can hear it. If you can't hear much, then be sure to watch his vid. It's there, but I'm gonna possibly, before I end this stream, I'm gonna remind myself. You don't have to remind me all, unless y'all all want to. I can remind you again, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna watch CNN 10." If y'all want to hear me watch it, even though you may not like visually see it, but y'all can like, or virtually see it, but visually, meaning you're using your eyes to witness it. But y'all can hear it. Like, use your ears and you'd be like, hey, I can hear it. Oh yeah, even my mic is fucked up. Like the audio quality, it's weak and low. And it's not, and plus the cushion is easily gonna come off. You lucky I get the right one, because if both are off, fuck, I am gonna be depressed. But don't constantly be depressed. Put your faith in God, and God said, hey, there's plenty of headsets out there. If you can find, I prefer in person, but online. And my teacher mentioned, I'm not gonna say whose name, but she mentioned, and obviously it's a she, because typically those of teachers are females and males too. Don't be a sexist, but according to research and not history, actually back then males were the first one, and then females got involved, and I'm sure there's more females to ensure like equality in the teaching system. Which, why do we have schools, chat? To ensure education, to teach you the truth of this world, or I would say reality, if you mean. But excuse me, and I'm not gonna clear my throat much. It seems like majority of my mucus has got flushed down my system, which is a great thing. Thanking God for that as well, for interfering with it, for, you know, something righteously to influence it to ensure it's flush. But anyway, even my water bottle, bro, it feels like I'm not content, but at the same time I most likely am. I mean, I'm not even complaining about my TV. Well, it's small, which I don't like the size of it. And the TV itself, it's functional though. It doesn't like, it's not like my other TV where it's gonna possibly like break or constantly turn off. Which, ooh, we don't necessarily need to dwell on that. Ugh. Like, it traumatized me like hell. Y'all lucky I got. And what did I do, chat? I just beat it up. And my homie's like, hey, you're raging. At the fucking TV, obviously. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I had to punch it just to ensure it works. But hey, the TV I currently have, I'm grateful. Hey, I gotta be grateful for that, because I don't want to be more traumatized. You feel me? But so yeah, and Facebook. Okay, about Facebook. So apparently, and I'm gonna be respectful about China, because hey, I have to respect China. They're doing something great, and I'm actually gonna collab with them as well. China, or the government of China, if you're watching this, and hey, YouTube, let them have access to this. Like, let them see what I'm mentioning about them, which is a great news. China, if you're watching this, the government of China specifically, or anybody, if y'all watching this, I love how you're willing to ensure you create this project for the lunar, like you want to create like a power plant. I'm like, hey, I love that. I fuck with it. Like, hey, create that shit. I love to see that. Something that ensures that the moon is flourishing and livable. You feel me? Damn, I haven't watched WWE since like Tuesday. Well, I watch a bit of it. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna possibly watch this after a couple episodes. You feel me? But yeah, about but yeah, about CNN 10, definitely can consider watching it. Because, hey, I want to start my own university. I want to ensure that the government... Plus, you can have a private partnership with the government, and they can provide you anything that is according to the law, but a law that isn't public to the nation. I'm sure there's certain laws that are private that nobody knows but you, who made a deal with the government, or certain people that is collaborate with you, but privately with the U.S. government and other governments as well. Not just the U.S. government, most likely, you feel me? Possibly I can make a private deal with the Brazilian government, which I'm not gonna say. Well, actually, I could, because whoever's gonna watch, they can't have access because whatever I'm mentioning is private and according to doing it right according to God's will. Because I'm planning on planting trees and then heading to the Brazilian government and saying, hey, y'all want to know why Amazon is flourishing? Thank God for sending me here without interfering with the environment, but interfering with it in a righteous way, ensuring that the ecosystem is flourishing, most likely. You feel me? By the way, chat, without further ado, let's get straight to this shit. Like, real shit. Gotta deal with AJ and this fuckboy tweaking at each other, apparently, like having beef. Because y'all gonna see why. They all beefing about whose fault it is for killing his boy. Like,
once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Like his boy's best
Tin
friend.
doesn't fuck it up this time.
Fuck you, boy.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Okay, I was like, and fuck you. I meant to say, man, fuck you, boy. I was gonna say something better than that, but y'all know.
Yes, it was. Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Guys, look.
Oh, I was gonna say, is Clement gonna stop them from each other? I was gonna say. Hey, AJ. I don't fuck around either, too. As well, I should say. Hey, it doesn't really matter. They're... I wouldn't say synonym. I mean, I could possibly same like
anything?
Word with similar
The
meanings.
beach, a boat.
What different words but similar meanings? Yeah.
Boat and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Yeah, man.
Pier.
What streets were in the ancient era?
Let's
which I love the ancient era.
In those areas. Keep your heads
Not really,
low.
because of the lack of technology and all that. Y'all know, chat. I'm sure y'all hate certain things in history, but love majority of it. I mean, they're very rich. They could have had technology. What if they had phones that are buried deep within the earth? You never know. Unless they didn't necessarily, and they just relied on God's call. And once the future occurred, God's like, hey, use technology according to my will, and ensuring that y'all can communicate. Oh yeah, God wanted others to communicate, because people communicate with God to send them, or it to them, meaning that person to them, or them to them. You feel me? AJ? I done lost him, Chad. Fucking bullshitting me? Pick up a rabbit's foot.
A rabbit's foot?
Oh!
Omar used to carry around a rabbit's foot. You don't think?
We'll take it home. We can give it back to him once we've saved him.
Don't be overthinking. Well, that's not necessarily overthinking. I overthink because of my trauma. Well, he has trauma as well, but, that's not overthinking. That's, either second guessing or something else. But as I was mentioning, I'm sure they rely on God, but I'm sure God wanted us to use, well, they used technology back then, but it was very different. But the technology we currently use today, it was like, God wants us to use it, and apparently Satan wants humans to be very arrogant, saying, you don't need a shit! You need to follow the old ways of doing things. That's how they're like. Some people talk like that, but some people are like, I agree, we don't need phones. Ban them in schools, we don't need that. Focus on education. I multitask. People in the future are gonna multitask. Watch. God is gonna change it in the future. Something that has not yet occurred, but God knows what is meant to occur according to what he knows. God knows what's up. Jesus Christ, I love you. You know what's up. Your God Almighty is who I'm afraid to. You feel me? Yeah, for sure, Clem. When the Raiders came in is what you mentioned about the horseshoe. It's supposed to be lucky. Don't rely on items for luck. That is actually a sin. I did research on that. Rely on God for luck. Don't say good luck to people as well, chat. I did research. Okay, I mean, if you did, then it's a mistake. You wouldn't know for sure because not everybody knows, or not majority of people, you know, specific. Okay, there's AJ. I figured he was there. Majority of people don't like necessarily or specifically know like, hey, God is the way through luck, and you don't need luck, um, isolated, meaning alone. You feel me?
Find anything over here? They
Or
have
there's other
horses.
words that I could have most likely used. You feel me? But it's all good.
Let me see.
Scope out the area and make a plan. Well, I know how to make a plan, brother and sisters. Excuse me. I have to clear myself sometimes when it enters my throat. You feel me? Not as severe, but it's all good. I wish my nose was clear. Hold on, my homies call me. Hey, look, they call me. I won't be able to play. Shit, it's all good though. Yo, what's good? What the fuck? Yeah, for real though. Damn, that's a fucked up AI. Yeah, how you been, Dakota? Dustin, my boy. Craig, maybe I do something. Dustin, I'm streaming at the moment. Do you want me to send the link or are you busy at the moment? Alright, bro. Don't worry, yo. I'll be streaming all day because I have plenty of time to stream. For a second, it looked like I saw a bear or something. It looked like I just saw a bear, but it was a dog. Yeah, I'm like, hey, yo, is that a bear? Like a black bear? Hey, I bet it'll bite your ass when you say the N-word. Damn. Bro, yo, Dustin, you think yo, let's go down Dakota. Hold on, Dustin. Okay, okay. So it's temporarily, so there's temporary use? There's a temporary use that bike? Like, just using it temporarily? Alright. But yeah, Dustin, you think I should just, what kind of PC you think I should build? Yeah, you got it, buddy. Shit, bro, I can't wait for Japan, bro, in the summer, like... Okay, okay, I got you. Oh, so okay, so it was like a nuclear type of bomb or something. Oh, you wanna know what I want to explore in Japan? Exploring do you know not you, but then they're gonna be like, can you hear, like, no, they won't say anything, like mention anything specifically, but I won't be able to hear them because how my ears fucked up. So that's why I'm gonna like wait for quite a bit. So just skip to the part where I'm not AFK. I chat, and for one who's in here, just be sure to leave or whenever you, and just join back once I'm done being AFK. chat, my bad, chat, my bad. Hey, this person's still waiting. Seems like that person was patient. Okay, I see you. But yeah, my bad. Unless it's my homie Dustin, but I have to send that link to my stream. But yeah, there's apparently been issues with the Cybertruck. I'm fucking pissed. I mean, I love it. Futuristic, but not as futuristic that you would think. Quite advanced, but not really advanced, I would say. Alright, apparently I gotta have a plan most likely. Look at torches.
Are those torches? I think
Don't
so.
be a dumbass, Clem.
Could be easy fire.
I know so. I've been knowing that a torch
Setting
is.
the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
Horses get traumatized. They don't get scared. They don't have fear. Like, they're not afraid to fall off the cliff. They can still survive. They got great durability, or whatever that word is called, where you can handle yourself from high places. Like, imagine doing a backflip from a mountain, which, be aware, Chad, it can be quite risky for certain people. Depending on who, you know. I would, it just depends, you feel me? Horse is the only option, seems like. Shit, let's check them out.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
We should get rid of the horses. Their horses, I meant. Well, the horses, because it's their horses. Their horses, the horses. Let's check the wifey. That's to check the wifey. Talk to wifey. Her wifey. My bad, Jim. My tongue is twisting constantly left and right because of my trauma. Seems like. Obviously, anyway.
You ever seen this boat before?
Who's the Violet?
No. Marlon kept us confined to the safe zone.
Well, fuck him. You're lucky he's about to be burning in hell. He's
Pier
about to be
leading up to
crying
the
for all
boat?
the shit he did.
It's our only way in and out.
Hell yeah, we're gonna
Well,
save our
let's see
homies.
what else is down there.
I mean, there's mostly guys there. Oh, yeah, there's all guys. So yeah, homies. We're gonna save our homies. Alrighty. And when am I gonna possibly end it? I'm gonna possibly beat this whole episode. Really, it depends though. This tree real shit, it looks like a palm tree, but not really. Cause we're in West Virginia. Right? Where's Richmond at, Chad? I'm sure Virginia. Either West Virginia or Virginia. I am quite curious. I almost said confused because I'm never confused, but I'm quite curious. That's what I meant to say, curious. Y'all know. Look at Raiders. I'm sure Raiders mean illegal army, founded by the leader of a illegal private organization. Meaning that if you have a war, the government is going to be in the lookout of who's starting a war against one another, which is fucked up. We don't want no civil wars. I'm sure that's what they're referring to. Because if you have a war against the city, isn't that civil wars? Because back then, there was city, states, meaning it's a city under a state. Instead of like being a whole, it's just a city. And then some of them are empires. So there's like different civilization. They're within of what are currently countries, but they have their own government, meaning that it's not like a whole as a government, which is independent, every country is independent. Well, if it's dictatorship, they're selfish, similar to an empire, but it's still like a country, like independent, but they're not giving independence to those. They're giving independence to themselves because they're so fucking greedy that they wanna be greedy bastards. You feel me?
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Looks like they're well armed too.
The way she looked at Violet, why is she doing that sad face? And now she's doing the serious face. She's like, alrighty.
Wait, I see Lewis.
On my search. I'm not looking
Abel
at
wasn't
man.
lying. This is it.
Why the hell will he be lying? You're the reason why he's resting in peace without having to be a zombie. Being a zombie is not resting in peace. You're suffering in. You're resting in suffer, not resting in peace. You're RIS. Resting in suffering. R-I... R-I-I-S. R-I-I-S. But we don't want to use that, Chad. That is fucked up. You meant to use R-I-P. The resting. Why do we rest for God? To ensure that you're not going anywhere. You're just gonna sleep. But in peace. No pain. You know how when you wake up, you're like, ugh, my intestines hurt, I gotta take a shit. A massive dump. And you know how before you had to... Yeah, you know how when you wake up, you have to feel that shit? Because bacteria are like in your intestine. That's what happened to me sometimes because of my Crohn's disease. Sometimes it happens to me. Thank goodness it didn't necessarily happen during the winter. I was praising God that it didn't necessarily happen. Much. Sometimes it did though. Because usually I have to use it in the morning, which is rare. But not much. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna get into the deep details, but you know what I mean. But hey, it's all good. I'm pretty sure in the spring, they're like, fuck you bacterias, you're all going to hell. Shit, I have to go to Africa, and apparently there's diseases. Hold on, I'm gonna ask Siri. Oh yeah, hold on, what was another thing I was gonna ask Siri? Okay, I'm just gonna ask Siri about why there's disease in Uganda. Or Africa. Hey Siri! Why exactly there's diseases in Africa and you need vaccination to occur there? Many travelers to tropical countries are concerned about the possibility of contracting malaria, a potentially fatal infection transmitted by the bite of a female and a... Oh, a mosquito! What the fuck? I'm sure that's a different type of mosquito. Well, I'm sure it's the mosquito. So the plague is apparently there is just very tiny, like very rare. But there's vaccination, so apparently God is gonna prevent those from getting the disease. I don't necessarily want malaria. Shit, y'all saying diseases there? Malaria is the disease he's looking out for. Hey Syria, what exactly is the malaria symptoms? Oh my gosh. Excuse me. And I meant to say Syria, not Syria. Shit, I want to pop Syria, but obviously there's wars because they're fucked up and they're having too much wrath and greed because they want to buy the part of Asia, well, the Middle East, because Syria is above the Arabian Peninsula or within it. I'm pretty sure. Shit, I learned plenty of history of ancient ancient Syria. Love modern Syria, but not the way it is. I just love it back then, which was very rich back then. I'm like, damn, they got advanced, but now it's poor and fucked up. If I was there, I would have bite one of those kidnappers' fingers off. Not bite it off, but bite it so hard they're gonna be like, ah! You know? In Syria, because there's a high crime rate of kidnapping. They want money, they're greedy, and they have envy. They're jealous of the victims, and well, it's envy, meaning they want to kill. Envy is higher than jealousy. Don't mind the background you're hearing. Sure, whenever I play Roblox, it may seem like an accurate mature, but not really. I just want to do it according to what's best for the both of us, but hey, it's all good. So when I play Roblox next time, I'm not gonna be like, I want to do this, blah, blah, blah. No. You lucky I wasn't acting childish. I was just saying, but I want to do this. We haven't played this in a while. I'm kidding, I wasn't talking like that. I was like, we haven't played it in a while. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that yet. Because obviously it's gonna be like, can you shut your bitch ass up? Stop talking about me? Thank you. Which I don't like when people are like that, but hey, when they have demons in them, mood swings get massive. Mine is because of trauma. You can actually feel the demon in you. Yeah, people can feel demons in them, which is true. If you actually hear people talking to themselves, but it's not like how I talk to myself sometimes, which I usually mute my mic because that is personal. Because talking to yourself is for educational purposes or majority of all that shit. You feel me? Yeah, y'all like wondering why am I not clicking on one of these? But it's because I'm talking most likely, considering the fact that I am most likely, obviously. um, shit, that person is apparently there. Oh, is that blonde bitch? The one who's got that hair, like she Loki looking like. No, no. Oh, that is definitely her because you know that girl with that hat who reminds me of Shayna Baszler. You know that wrestler Shayna Baszler? Cause she has that voice, but not that aggressive act. I mean, she is aggressive in WWE in terms of her character in the storyline, but not like in real life. Shit, if she was, I would have been like, hey, you wanna fuck my girl? Well, my girl, she doesn't work out much, but hey, she got muscles. Definitely do. She would have been like, bitch, I fuck you up. That's what Amber been. That's what my girl Amber gonna be like. And I'm the only one who's currently in a relationship. Well, my homie is, but we don't talk about that, chat. I don't want to necessarily mention about that because it goes left and right. You know how some people are? They break up, they get back together. That's what I mean. I'm not gonna say much though. He is enjoying his life with his girl. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna mention the names. You know. But anyway, yeah, malaria. Shit, you got me. I mean, I'm sure it's for those to get punished, but it's predetermined. Meaning like it cannot end until God ends it, meaning you gotta be aware. Even if you're chosen and you're not a sinner, like you're not sinning less, you're sinless. You're just very aware, you feel me? Shit, it doesn't seem like I sin, it just seems like when I have mood swings or something such as my trauma, that's what makes it seem like I'm sinning or makes it seem like I'm making a mistake, but not necessarily. And those are similar but separate, most likely, you feel me? Anyway, chill, let's just choose a question. Not a question, but choose an option of it.
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
They're traumatized by zombies. But they do attack as well, but they're traumatized. Oh yeah, because they're gonna flood the boat, like they're gonna surround that.
Maybe if we could get walkers on the beach somehow.
Was
Maybe
that
not
was
as
that
hard as
prison
you'd
boat
think.
call? Was that boat call where it has prison? Shit, they have it in different countries. Damn, their boat is. Bro, they're poor as hell. What the fuck kind of material they're using? They shouldn't necessarily use this. This can get destroyed. They act like they're tough, but they ain't. Fucking poor military. The U.S. You're lucky the U.S. is the strongest military compared to Russia. Russia is the largest in terms of its landmass because that is all of Asia, majority of it. Eurasia and Asia. Well, majority of it is Asia, but well, Afro-Eurasia. But we're referring to Asia overall. You feel me? But if we're specifically referring to that, but um. But that is a fucked up boat. Shit, that's like a yacht that nobody even wants to be on. They will just vomit in there like, ugh, it's so disgusting. And then a couple minutes later, they're like, yeah. Like, fuck, that's so disgusting. Shit, I would have done it as well. Do it for the action. Be like, hey, you're both disgusting as hell. Shit, I'm sure God wouldn't agree with that. He doesn't actually want humans to be poor, but he respects humans overall. If you show love to the poor, because I'm sure if you show caring to the poor, meaning you're caring human overall, regardless of their status. But God doesn't want people to be poor. Excuse me, not whore, poor. But yeah, he doesn't want them to be poor. But he doesn't hate those who are poor because he respects them for who they are, considering the fact that there's certain reasons why But I don't want nobody to be poor and homeless. Whoever made those people poor and homeless, definitely the government. Sometimes overall, I mean they're not helping much, but hey, they gotta most likely. But majority of it is for certain reasons. But yeah, I still respect the government, especially Donald Trump. You feel me? God is guiding Donald Trump and majority of those within the U.S. government and other governments as well in different countries. But hey, God got it. You feel me? He's him. Jesus Christ is him, a.k.a. God Almighty, which he's the Father, a.k.a. Creator, Son, a.k.a. Holy Spirit. I mean Savior, excuse me. And Holy Spirit, a.k.a. His power. And that's most likely about it, pretty much.
I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
When he said on a boat, I didn't think it'd be this big.
Wasn't there other options specifically? Who knows? It's gonna take quite a while for me to process. But yeah, Clem. Oh yeah, cause Clem never witnessed a boat like that. Chat, don't necessarily call her a dumbass. I'm sure because she gets confused because of her trauma. That's one, and two, she was a kid when all this shit started. A little kid. Which hey, we could call her that because hey, it's not necessarily disrespectful. I did my research. That is the reason why I'm not saying oh age just number and all that, and y'all know like regardless of you know what. You know what I'm specifically referring to. You feel me? But no, I'm sure it's no, it's like right here. I'm sure the prisoner. Yeah, they're right here. Or they could possibly be here. No, because then you head up. No, yeah, they're right here. I can tell. Actually, no, I'm sure right here because that is an open area. Possibly right here.
I can see an entrance.
I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
Small spaces. I respect that. AJ sized. Size matters. Get it? Nah, I'm fucking with y'all, chat.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected.
I'm not able to beat the whole episode because I'm gonna possibly listen to music afterwards. We already talked to AJ, right? Okay, we definitely chat with him.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
Oh yeah, they're fucking thieves.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
That is the fucking dumbass weapon I have ever witnessed in my life. Well, I actually witnessed it before, and that's poor. You poor. Because of the zombie apocalypse, you lost all the money. Not because of greed. Well, half of it is because of greed, apparently. Well, most likely, but majority of it has to be like a punishment overall.
More torches.
Not necessarily
Torches?
just being greed.
We could
Greedy.
use the fire.
You can use the money for being generous and humble,
yeah.
but he ain't humble and generous. Hell no. He's acting like he's good and all that, but nah, he's a baddie. He's a fuck boy. Yeah, we call him fuckboy.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
We could burn these or cut them loose.
We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
I know you want me out to continue more of it, but actually, chat, I'm gonna end it right here. If you want to see more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 4, be sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna end it right here. Take it easy, chat. Shit, more has joined, but I'm gonna have to possibly end because not because well because I was in the calls with my homies, but hey, I wanna exercise for quite a bit. You feel me? Gonna possibly stream hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, take it easy, chat. Cause I'm gonna watch WWE Fight Night SmackDown. Oh yeah, but seeing at 10 chat, cause I actually still remember. Well, I'll play it possibly tomorrow. Or if I do stream again, but possibly tomorrow. I take it easy. Possibly gonna close the application as well.